Gen Z is the movie I'm reviewing today. This movie is on Kanayo TV. A recap of this movie basically talks about an older man who is in love with a Gen Z. So yeah, more like sugar daddy, sugar baby kind of situation, but this time not just transactional love, actual real love, like an older man in love with a younger woman. Basically, that's what this movie is about. What I like about this movie, I'll start with the children. Now, this girl was in a series on DSTV. I can't remember. I mean, she used to be on some series on DSTV. I don't know, you guys, those of you know. I forgot the movie that she was in. She's kind of interesting. And then, of course, the guy was also on Big Brother Nigeria. So, obviously, you guys should know. Is it Mayor? Mayor, yeah, I think that's his name. Now, what I like about this movie, first off, is that the children kind of entertain me. I mean, seeing your father going to marry or date someone who is the same age as you're obviously going to frown upon it. Like, our African settings does not allow, I mean, it not necessarily does not allow, but like, is not part of our culture. So the children really did not entertain that at all, and that was so interesting. I love the way they went bumper to bumper, back and forth with their father, and of course the girl that was dating their father. The acting was very interesting for me. I mean, I could just relate. When I say relate, I mean it's relatable the way they were acting towards their father, and that was something interesting for me, and I think I like that a lot. So the children acting was good. I was even amazed to see Mayor did his beat in this movie. I was so impressed with the way he put it. I mean, I think 3 children, and all the 3 children brought their A game on in regards to not accepting the younger woman their father was bringing into the picture. So I kind of understand and how relatable their acting was. So yeah, children acting was interesting for me. Another thing I like about this movie is that we saw a marriage scene. I mean, obviously when it comes to YouTube movies, they do not put in the budget. They give us mediocre all the time. Certain scenes that need to put in the movie, they do not. They just keep it, and they let us assume that such a scene happened, and we're not privy to see it, which obviously they do not have the budget, or they do but they don't want to do it. So I was happy to see a marriage scene, which obviously is the last scene. The marriage scene was very interesting for me because of the way obviously when you're marrying an Igbo girl or a doll, the man has to portray, beg and stuff like that. But this time they kind of turn everything in an opposite way, because the man was older, so he couldn't do certain rights. And I mean, I'm not really privy to how in-depth some of these customary marriage rights go, but I just appreciate that marriage ceremony scene. And this brings me to costume. So they had a lot of, they did it, and it was so relatable. Could see drinks, everybody dressed so beautifully to the occasion, man. So they put in a lot for that particular scene. That scene did not even last about 10, well, yeah, it didn't last about 10 minutes or 5 minutes even. And everybody in that scene looks so good. Presentation for like an actual wedding, an actual traditional marriage ceremony, and everything was put in place. I just appreciate it because like I said, YouTube, they do not put in the effort in some of these things. So I really do appreciate that marriage scene. And this brings me to costume. Just like I said earlier, costume was done so well. Sandra Okunzuwa looks so good in most of her scenes. She's the Gen Z wife, so she has to look the part. Sassy, sexy young woman. She looked really good in most of the scenes. I like that. Her hair, makeup, everything was just on point. Obviously, Chief Kanayo, he's rich, he's old, he just needs somebody, a companion. He looks really good, he looks presentable. He didn't look like the typical Igbo man, but he just looked really rich. The kaftan, the red cap in some of the scenes, he just looked good. The children look presentable. Obviously the marriage scene, everybody in this movie actually just look good. You know, not too much was going on with their costume, but they just look really rich, good, presentable, and of course eye-catching and fashionable as well. So I don't know if you guys understand me, but they look good. Costume wise for me was really good. So kudos to Kanayo on that. Pretty much, I think those are the things I like about this movie. Moving on to what I hate about this movie, I'll start with acting of Sandra Okunzuwa. To be frank with you, I wasn't feeling her acting. I was actually irritated and cringe faced watching her at this movie. I don't think she was a perfect cast for a movie. I don't know whether she was a perfect cast or she wasn't just acting for my liking. I don't know how to put it. I wasn't feeling her. I was like, what the hell is she doing? So that she was doing the thing as if it was childish in a way, and you are asking yourself, why is she talking like she could have just be herself, like the way she normally talks in when she's acting a mature role. She was rather talking like a child, a kid, in a certain voice tone, and I was like, why is she talking like that? Even if she talks normally like a grown adult. I mean, she was presented as a 24, 23-year-old girl in this movie. And we have mature 23, 20, even 20-year-old who are really mature and speak so well. She was speaking like somebody who is 17 and 18, like a child. And I'm like, why is she talking like that? I wasn't in her acting. She's acting like somebody who is not matured and grown adult. I don't know if you guys, if you've watched the movie, you understand what I mean. She wasn't talking like a mature woman, you know, young woman, young lady. She was like a naive person, and some of the things she was doing with the man, TikTok regarding like she was just doing as if she's a 16-year-old girl, and I wasn't understanding why she's portraying herself like that. So I don't want to blame her. I don't want to blame that. I don't know whose fault is it the way she was presented in this movie. I wasn't feeling her acting. Her character was actually annoying me. I'm like, what is this? What the hell is this? Her friend, she was supposed to be acting like her friend in a mature, presentable way, but yeah, I wasn't feeling it at all. For me, it was as if she was a naive 16-year-old girl. The way she was talking, the way she was acting, child. 24, 23 are matured young ladies. I don't know why she was presented as such in this movie. So her character was very, very irritating to watch. For me, I did not like her, and I did not like it. I did not enjoy what she was doing in this movie. This brings me to cinematography of this movie. Kanayo sir, what happened to cinematography of this movie? What is all this yellow thing that was going on? I was like, why is the cinematography so yellow? What is wrong? What exactly went wrong? I hate the cinematography for this movie. This brings me to location. I don't even know if we had a lot of we don't even have a lot of location, which is not really something. But I mean, I wanted more location because as a Gen Z, or as as someone who is dating a Gen Z, there should be a lot of outdoor activities. I expected more outdoor activities. I didn't see that. Did they even go to restaurant? We didn't see any of that. Did they go to outings? Like, I expected to see a lot of outdoor activities from someone who is dating Gen Z. I did not see that. So location for me was quite boring. Everything was just indoor. Boring. And this brings me to how long this movie is. Oh my goodness, 2 hours. Why now? This movie could have been 1 hour 30 minutes, trust me, and it will still be interesting and relatable per the title, Loving Jay-Z. So those are the things I hate about this movie, guys. Rating it, I'm actually going to give it 4/10, just because why not. Thank you guys so much for watching this review. I'll see you all in my next movie review.